Hey, so I thought I'd shoot this video real quick while I am waiting at O'Hare Airport to catch a lift on the way back. On my way back into the city. That's my foot resting on the steering wheel. Get a stretch in here too while I'm waiting. But yeah, drive all the way out here, so hopefully I can get a ride back to make it worth coming out here. I needed to take my car in for an oil change, and they don't do walk-ins anymore, and I had to make an appointment, so I drove out here for nothing and wasted a lot of gas, which I can't afford. So anyway, catch you up on what's going on because I only have 3 minutes. Yeah, so the whole point of blogging was, of course, one, to talk about DCFS and how raggedy they are, and then it turned into one to talk about anxiety and depression because that's what you go through going through this type of thing. And then it rolled into talking about the shelter because I'm in the shelter and there's a lot of things to talk about that, which is what this is about. I was really gonna blog about the shelter and try to out all of its wrongness, but somebody beat me to it. Like, honestly, somebody beat me to it. The state came through and just wrecked shop, wrote all types of citations on all the same things that I was gonna talk about. There's 50 of us living there. There's only 2 working bathrooms. As far as showers are concerned, 4 toilets, 2 showers for 50 people, not acceptable. So they got in trouble for that. They got in trouble for not giving out the donations. Tons of donations, they wouldn't give it to you. You get 1 roll of toilet tissue when you come in there. That's it, that's all. For the whole stay of your 4 months, they give you 1 roll of toilet tissue. It doesn't matter how hard you're working. You can't earn a roll of toilet tissue. And let's see what else. Refrigerator is locked, so you can't keep any personal groceries on deck. So for someone like me who packs my son's lunch for school, that was very difficult and has become very costly because now I just buy Lunchables and Subway every day for his lunch because I don't have anywhere to put food. But they came in and got in trouble because the workers that were left behind didn't even have keys to the refrigerator and the freezer. So they just got in mad trouble for all the stuff that I was going to talk about. So glad it was a disgruntled employee who outed them instead of me. So if there's any backlash, it won't be on me because I'm not the first person to talk about it. All right, that's 3 minutes, so I will finish the rest of that later. Bye. Oh, look, it's still going. Let's see what happens if I talk longer than 3 minutes. Okay, so let's see. What else did the state come in there and get mad about? Fire alarms. The fire smoke detectors weren't all together. There was the garbage in the back was out of control. There's a rat hole in the front of the building. What else? That's all I can think of, but that's plenty. Tons of people are getting reassigned or fired. The actual executive director and founder of the shelter is stepping down, and I'm gonna say she's stepping down because I believe she got removed from her position as executive director, and before anybody could get the actual news out her mouth, she said she's the one stepping down so that she can be more involved and get the shelter together and blah blah blah. Whatever. She was the main one stealing all the donations and the gift cards that come through there. For Christmas, everybody got Christmas cards, and the Christmas cards were personalized. Even if you didn't get a gift card, they still wrote, we'll say, Ia, hope you enjoyed your journal and your scarf. Have a prosperous new year, blah, blah, blah. Or they said, you know, hope you enjoyed this $100 gift card to Target, just making it very personal. And it's a good security measure if you don't get your stuff. So instead of giving me the card, they just kept the cards. So that way, no one would know. But I know because my roommates were the first 2 people in line to get their stuff. Nobody else was really around. My roommates were the first people to get their stuff. And one roommate had gift cards and the other roommate and her son did not. But after they found out about those gift cards, suspicious how everybody didn't get a holiday card after that. I was called. My roommate called me and was like, you better hurry up and get over here and get your stuff before it disappears over into the other room. And so I raced back to the shelter from downtown to get my stuff, and sure enough, I got my gift. Wonderful. Love my gift. Actually, it's right here. I love my scarf. This is the most wonderful scarf. And my son got his remote control helicopter, which is awesome. But we did not get our holiday card, period. So I don't even know if we got gift cards because, like I said, it was safer to just take the cards than to pass them out without the gift cards in them. Because you can't, because your actual holiday card says, I hope you enjoy your, whatever your gift is. So yeah, the shelter was pretty shady, and I'm glad the state got called on them by the disgruntled worker. I'll tell you what she was disgruntled about later. And I'm not the first one to have to drop the dime and maybe have to suffer any backlash that comes from that. Okay, I'm not getting any rides out here at the airport, and it's probably a waste of time and money. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back into the city and probably talk to you in the traffic jam.